I want to talk about portraying one another, what Jesus Christ talked about in Matthew chapter 24. Like in verse 9, says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and yet shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." See, you will be hated of all nations for his name's sake. In one place it say you're going to be hated of all men for his name's sake. Now in verse 10 it said, and Matthew chapter 24 and verse 10 says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. You see? He said, then shall many be offended. You see? This is what Steve Bannon did with Trump. He betrayed Trump. See, he was working for the president, and he turned against him. See, he wasn't supposed to be doing that. That's why the Lord said it in the end time. That's what he was talking about. See, that's just the beginning now. It is showing the whole world what people will do to you. They will betray you. Nobody won't be able to be trusted anymore. Like I was saying, you know, we're coming at that time now. Many will betray one another. You know, betray their brothers, you know, family members, all that. That's going to get to all family members too. There's a lot of people don't understand that. But the Bible said it. You know, you read Matthew chapter 24 and Luke chapter 21 and Mark chapter 13. Our family member will betray kinfolks, you know, friends, all that will betray one another. They won't be able to trust one another. See, that's what I wanted to bring to y'all today. But that's like what Steve Bannon did. And like women, they want to rule, you see. Like I was telling you, I was telling people that 40 years ago, that women will be ruling over us. You know, like I said, they use sexual harassment, discrimination, rape to take power away from men. You know, see like Al Franken, what he did. See, now they replace him with a woman. And just like all of Charlie Rose, all like I was telling you, I said, anytime to get rid of these men like in a high position, like news, media, all that stuff, they replace them with a woman. They say that's why women will rule over us. You know, just like in Congress now, after a while it could be nothing but women in Congress. You know, in all those places. But it's the love of money. That's like Steve Bannon did with Trump. All about the love of money. Is a lot of people don't understand it. Because the Bible tells you in 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. It said the love of money is the root of all evil. That's the reason why women want to do men's job, because of the love of money. There's a lot of people that don't understand it. It's like women want to be preachers and teachers and so-called prophet and all. It's for the love of money. There wouldn't be no money involved. They wouldn't want to do the thing what men do. You know, it's just a common sense thing. And they will try to deny it, but they're nothing but a liar. Everybody know that. You know, people do things for money. You know, it's just a common sense thing. And they will try to deny that we're not doing that for no money. But it's all about money. That's why they want to do things what men do. You know, just like why they want to be preachers, you know, and stuff like that. It's over the love of money. The Bible tells you that the love of money is the root of all evil. And this is why we're having all this problem in America and around the world, you know. Because women trying to be men and men want to be women, some of them. You know, and it lead to problem, destruction for the whole nation. And for the world, it lead to violence. The children is not being raised no more, you know. Other people raising their children. Now the state got raising their children. You know, they don't teach them nothing about God, and they don't want to know nothing about God. You know, and they don't believe in God no more. They just believe in their computer. You know, but this is what happened. You know, everybody done fell away from God now. They don't believe in God. They don't trust in God no more. Just like for the healing, it's like a long time ago, people didn't go to no doctor every month, every week, every month. You know, they were trusting God for the healing medicine. You know, but now that's why they hollering about health care and all that stuff. You know, causing the government to spend on how much money because of their sin. You know, it's all about the sin of the people. But like I was saying, Jesus Christ is telling you all what's going to happen to us, you know, because of our sin. This is why. And all this is coming upon us right now. What we see what Christ talked about in Matthew chapter 24 and Luke chapter 21 and Mark chapter 13. See, he explained, he went down through the detail. And these people saying, oh, we're going to be raptured out of here and we're going to go on out of here, but it's not true. See, he's talking to the saints, the Christian people. And just like Paul was talking to the saints when he said we are not under the law, we are under grace. He's not talking to the sinners. The sinners are under the law. You know, he said if you repent for your sin, then you get under grace. You got to understand that. You got to obey God, obey the Lord Jesus Christ, then you get under grace. You know, if you don't obey, you're under the law. You got to be punished. If somebody steal, kill, you know, rape somebody and stuff like that, they got to be punished, thrown in jail. See, and the same church people be saying that we're not under the law, and they want to have the person thrown in jail. They're supposed to let the person go free if you're not under the law. See what I'm saying? It's just a common sense thing. They don't think, the church people. They believe in lies, you know, false doctrine, tradition of men. That's what happened. But what Jesus Christ says right here, he said, and many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. See, that's what they're going to be doing, deceiving many people. And because of iniquity shall abound, you see, the love of many shall wax cold. See, the love of many shall wax cold. This is what's happening now, but all this sexual harassment and so-called rape, sexual harassment, discrimination, you know, a lot of men don't even want to be around these women no more. You can't even talk to them no more, you know, because they're scared they're going to be filing charge on them, you know, all that stuff. And everybody's afraid of each other now, see, for the love of money. All that's dealing with, for the love of money, it leads to the root of all evil, you know, and it leads to violence, all that. They took the women out of home, all that led to violence. Women want to be men now, want to work in a job as men. And that's lead to violence. Men and women supposed to be working really separate from each other. You know, a woman is a helpmeet. You know, she want to be the head, want to rule. Satan always play the opposite. You got to always remember that. He do the opposite what God says. And people can't catch it. That's why I was telling the men that women were going to be ruling on there. They finally seen it now. I told them how they was going to rule over them by using sexual harassment, discrimination, rape, and stuff like that. That's how they was going to take power away from men. And that lead to a world filled with violence because the children haven't been raised no more. The children think their little girls think they're the same as a little boy. And the boy think that some of them think their little can be a girl. So, and all that lead to destruction. And God will destroy. You know, but they can't see it, even though you tell them. It's like in the days of Noah. Noah preached for 100 years, I think, 120 years. But the people didn't listen till the flood came and took them all away. But anybody can see the signs right now, just like about Russia in the United States. The first beast was like a lion, had eagle wing, and that's in the United States. Our symbol is an eagle. You know, Russia the bear symbol is Russia. You know, everybody know the Russian bear. You know, it's a common sense. You know, we all knew that. I knew that since I was a little kid. Watch wrestling. You know, the Russian bear. But that's what I wanted to bring to y'all today. You know, like I said, women will rule over us, and people gonna be betraying one another. Right now, it's what's happening now. You know, it's gonna lead into a lot of homosexuality. It's because men ain't only want to date women no more, and they're gonna go turn to other men because they can't talk to them no more, because they're gonna want to file charges against them according that lead to homosexuality. Or men, or white men going to other race. That's why maybe Donald Trump married a woman from another country. You know, and the women do not understand that. Because the women here, they want to be men. You know, they don't want nobody to tell them that. They don't want no man to be the head of them. They don't want them to tell them nothing. So that's what that lead to. You know, lead to the children being destroyed, children without fathers, all that. So this is why we have all the violence and criminals and all that stuff. You know, and the man say, I got a solution, so they can start putting a chip in the people. You know, so they won't be able to buy or sell nothing. You know, everybody ain't gonna receive the chip, but you see, because the Bible said the mark and the number or the name of the beast. You know, it's like 2, 3 different things. So we use different things to buy and sell. Just like right now, we use smart cards, you know, credit cards, you know, smart cards, different things. Sell your phone. You start using the chip now to buy and sell in your hand. You be using your forehead, all that. Just like what God says in the Bible. All right. But this is all I wanted to bring to y'all today. So this is what's coming. And after that, like I said, Jesus Christ said in verse 13 in Matthew 24, it says, but he that shall endure it unto the end, the same shall be saved. And he said, and the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. See, that's when the 2 witnesses come, when the gospel will be preaching and they're going to be prophesying. That's why the next verse in verse 15 said, when ye shall therefore see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso read it, let him understand. See, it's the abomination. See, it's when they're going to kill the 2 witnesses. Then they're going to set up the abomination. But in verse 14 is when the 2 witnesses come and preaching the gospel and prophesying. The whole world will be watching them, because the people are going to be tormented by the 2 witnesses. So that's what I want to bring to y'all today, that many are going to be betraying one another. See, all that's coming up, I just starting, God is showing the people through Trump. Like what Steve Bannon did to him, he betrayed Trump. See, over the love of money. A lot of people don't think it's not money, but it's all about money. I just like that the one who published the book for Steve Bannon, it was all about money, so he can get money. See, that's why they raise up all kind of trash, you know. It's because it's all about money. That's what sells. And it's a common sense thing, but they think people are stupid and crazy. But if you use a little bit of common sense, everything else, the love of money is the root of all evil. Like I was saying, it's like women want to preach in church, want to be bishop and all that. It's all about money. Wouldn't be no money involved. It's like they want to play football, basketball, everything what men do, boxing, all that. It's about money. Otherwise, you think you'll get yourself beat up and hit up and wouldn't be no money involved. It's a common sense thing. Why you think they want to go in the army? It's all about money. Want to get paid, look like a man. Think you're going to want to get shot and killed, chewed up for nothing? You know, you just use a little bit of common sense. But they'll lie and tell you it's nothing about no money. I just want equal rights. It's not about no equal rights. It's about a love of money. You know. All right, that's all I wanted to bring to y'all today. But like I said, many will betray one another. That's what is starting to happen now. God is showing you through Trump. Because everybody is looking at Trump and watching him. He's all in the news in the other country and everywhere else. That show you how you're going to start being betrayed. You ain't going to be able to trust nobody. You know. Because the Bible tell you, I think it's in Jeremiah chapter 9, I think. Yeah, I think I read it before in Jeremiah chapter 9. Because it tell you about that. But many will betray one another. You know. Won't be able to trust your brothers. Nobody. See. I think, let me see, in Jeremiah chapter 9, let's see, in verse, I think like in verse 4, let me read on down and tell you, it said, take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander. See? And they shall deceive every one his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies. See? They taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. You know, it's wickedness. Like I was saying, read Jeremiah chapter 9. You read the whole chapter. It will tell you what they will be doing. That's what's starting to happen right now in America. See what they do with Trump, how they do with Trump every day? That's what's going to happen to every Christian. Every person that don't believe the way they believe. See? They believe in abortion, they believe in homosexuality, transgender, believe in adultery, same-sex marriage, all that. Anything what they believe, you don't believe, that's what they will do with you. It's like what they do in Trump. That's just how it is. And all people around the world will be against you. You know, the same thing what they are doing now with Trump. Everybody is around the world is against him. And we'll do that to every one of them Christian around the world. You see. That's all I wanted to bring to y'all today. Thank y'all, and God bless you.